Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. So we have another Ameritron Al811h. This belongs to a customer that I just did another one for. You get two of them. This is the older of the two. So I'm going to go through it, do everything it needs. First off, it needs a parasitic board. I have one that's already assembled, one from Tom, so I'm going to use that. I do have blank boards also, but I'm going to be lazy today and just use his. So I need to add the diodes to the rear board for the biasing. I'm going to ground the grids. I'm guessing these aren't grounded. Nope, they're not grounded. Change the filter caps because they're the old Arrow ones, so it's going to get brand new chemic caps, and I change all the resistors also. If it needs meter lamps, I'll change the meter lamps if they're needed. Do the bias modification and anything else I see, you know, tighten up on hardware, fix solder joints, all that, yada yada yada. Remove the wires for the 10 meter mod and change the SO239s. It's getting a brand new set of Penta tubes. That's why I didn't do a video yesterday. I was waiting on tubes. So they sent me another 20. I'm going to go through those quick. I have so many amps on the way, so I'm going to have them send me more. So I'll get the nice Teflon SO239s from Max Gain Systems. And so I'm going to get to work. Lots to do. See you guys in a bit. Please like, share, and subscribe. As I have the socket assembly out, you can clearly see that one of the grid resistors blew open. Okay, so I'm going to ground the grids and add the gas discharge tube. See you soon. Yep, almost forgot to point it out. One of the socket retainer clips is missing, which keeps them squeezed when you the clip squeezed when you push the tube in, so it gives it a nice this is a filament connection, very important. Also, filament and grid connections, you want them nice and tight, so when the pin is pushed in, these spread out and you wouldn't have a really strong connection. Okay, see you soon. I replaced the clips on two of the sockets, grounded the grid connection for each socket directly to the metal, added the two gas discharge tubes, compressed the socket clips and cleaned them, and tightened all these standoffs. They were loose. Okay, I'm going to get back to work. See you soon. Okay, I'm back with the working Ameritron Al811h. Customer wants to see it working on 40 meters. There are the settings. Radio set to roughly 90 watts, bird 43. Sorry about that. 1 kW slug going into a bird dummy load. PEP kit is on. Okay, the amplifier. Audio hello, audio hello, hello, hello. 800, 800. Hair over 800. Audio hello, 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 hello. Audio hello, 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 hello. Audio and it's working as it should. So I'll continue testing the other bands and I'll show you the inside. See you soon. So I'm back with the completed Ameritron Al811h. Going to do a quick video. So new filter caps, new SO239s, grounded the grids, got rid of these resistors for the grid loading. New chemic caps, awesome caps, new resistors, put the bias mod in. I put a new meter protection diode in, the other one was shorted. Clean the input rotor switch to deoxy gold, output rotor switch to deoxy gold. Longer screw in the base of the plate choke, longer screw in the top of the plate choke. You always want to put that split washer between the board and the ring terminal thing. Got a brand new set of Penta tubes. Awesome, awesome, awesome company. Replaced those two missing retainer clip things, the compression clips. I compressed the socket clips, cleaned the socket clips. Grounded each grid connection, one per tube socket directly to the chassis. Added the gas discharge tubes. I have to reconnect the safety choke that is disconnected. Let's see. Added the string of diodes on the rear board and touched up on solder joints, tightened hardware, and that's about it. So zip tied all the wiring and yeah, a bunch of stuff. So if you have a stock board and it's okay, then there's no reason to upgrade the board. You know, if you have one too many turns, then the resistors will run hot on 10 meters, but you could always pull a turn off. This is a better board, but it's not needed if you have the other board, if you have the Ameritron board. But I will be selling a board similar to this soon on the Hardbox site, along with a lot of other things, so keep your eyes open on the Hardbox site. Lots and lots of stuff, lots of different boards are coming and kits and stuff. So some assembled, some as kits. So need an amp repaired, feel free to give me a call. Phone number is 203-892-4119. And that's about it. So customer's going to pick this up, and I have a customer picking up another amp. We're getting a big snowstorm, so Sunday and Monday, so I'm trying to clear out as much as I can. But if anyone needs anything, Hardbox orders placed, order them today. I'll try to get them out today. Otherwise, you might be waiting until Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay, I'm not going to take a chance. Post office is not close. So, okay, have a great day and a great weekend. 73.